Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you're from. Me and Greg just listened to 4 songs, and we are going to review them like usual. But before we do that, we'd like to give some shout outs real quick. I would like to give a shout out to, hold on, let me get the shit up here. Okay, I'd like to give a shout out to Calabrese's podcast, which is the Mystic Cult of Horrors podcast. I would also like to give a shout out to Jeff Towers. You can go ahead and put that up. We are going to be doing a Tower Stories. I'm not sure when, but sometime this month there will be a Tower Stories. We are next week. We're going to have Michelle Titian on to talk about mental health and to talk about all kinds of other stuff. Actually, that's the old image. I have an updated image of it because that one was the wrong date. This one's the correct date. September 13th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's going to be a shorter episode, though, Garak, because she asked if we could only go on for 45 minutes, which is perfectly fine.
That's fine by me.
But we're going to talk. We're going to talk mental health and all that fun stuff with her and how to deal with it in the music industry and what the Drive Foundation's all about. But yeah, we're going to talk to her. We do plan on rescheduling the episode with Michael McVeigh. I'm not sure when, but we are going to work on it. I'm just waiting until he's able to. And then after the Michelle Titian podcast, our next guest so far is October 4th, Matt James of Blacktop Mojo.
That's going to be good.
And it is going to be good. And also keep your eye open because for Audio Vein Entertainment, I'm going to be doing an interview soon. I just got to find out how to record it if it is still available. So keep your eye open for that. And I will announce who I'm going to be interviewing probably on Pink Sock Podcast Monday. I got to actually let my buddy know that I can do the interview first. But yeah, that's going to happen. I'm going to start doing interviews with Audio Vein as well as this. So keep your eyes. Cool. Yeah, keep your eyes and ears peeled because it's all but confirmed. It's not confirmed. It's not confirmed yet, so I don't want to say anything and get my hopes up. But I'm working on an interview for Audio Vein. And if you want any music news, go check out Audio Vein Entertainment. Also, we would like to give a shout out to In the Trenches with Ryan Roxy, who's his guest Friday. You got it on hand? I saw that he announced it. I just forget who he said it.
I forgot who it was too.
Hold on. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out right now because we have the internet. We have the internet. We can rebuild him. Eric Dover.
Yeah, that guy.
That guy, Eric Dover. He was on In the Trenches once before, if I'm not mistaken. But we have Eric Dover.
Was he as a guest or did he just appear?
He appeared as a member of the Lost Angels.
Lost Angels, yeah.
He was a member of Lost Angels when he appeared on the show. So, without further ado, is there anything else that we're missing? Any promotional stuff we're missing?
No, but because since today is the 9th of September here in Australia, today is Are You OK Day. So Are You OK is like mental health and suicide prevention.
Oh, okay.
Day. So for people that's struggling with mental health and stuff like that, there is a hotline for that. So people, you are not alone. If you need to talk to somebody or talk to a friend or family member, they're always going to listen to you. So
yeah, there is also a number in the United States as well. So if you need to reach out, just go on Google, and no matter where you're at, go on Google and just look up Suicide Hotline. And that brings us into Monday's guest. If you need help coping with mental health or you just need some inspiration, next week's episode is going to be amazing. And we're going to talk about how we cope with mental health issues and the best ways to deal with it. You're not alone. But let's get into the reviewing of the songs. It's probably going to be a quick episode because we only have 4 songs that we did.
Yeah.
The first song we listened to was LA Guns, Knock Me Down. I'd like for you to talk about it first, since I always talk first on these things.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a new single. I think it's like the second single that they brought out this year. I think
Hey,
it's
Shy.
actually sound. I was gonna call him Chai. Um, it's a great song, dude. Like it's classic LA Guns. Like they're not trying to be that early '80s sleazy metal band. Not like Riley's LA Guns. Like they you know what I mean? Have you listened to the Riley LA Guns?
No, I haven't.
They're trying to keep the sleazy rock cock and loaded like vibe shit.
The,
Like
the the thing is like this song, it sounds like LA Guns, but it's not like the sleazy rock LA Guns. Like
that's
these,
what I like about it, dude. Yeah.
but like that also brings us up to what version of LA Guns this is, because everybody listening is like, what version are they listening to?
What's the Phil and Tracy's LA
It's
Guns?
it's
The real LA Guns, I guess.
there's more original members in this one than all the other LA Guns, so you can say
Yeah.
that this is the original. How would you rank this song though on a scale of 1 to 10?
8. I
Eight.
just think it's just a solid track. I'm looking forward to more new songs. I'm pretty much looking forward to the new album whenever that comes out. Maybe next year, maybe.
It's going to be incredible.
Yes, to what I've heard. If you listen to the last two LA Guns albums, The Devil You Know and The Missing Piece, great albums, dude.
I'll have to check them out because I haven't heard any recent LA Guns. I'm going to be honest, it's the first time I've really sat and listened to an LA Guns album, I think. Hello, Robert Rowe. He has a new Facebook page, the Rock and Roll Videocast.
Yeah, I think I've seen that. Like,
Do we have to change the name of podcast since we're a video? Do we have to become Videocast now? The Pink Sock Videocast?
No, that just sounds like a webcam show.
We love you, Rob. But
You guys are subscribers.
LA Guns' new song it's not classic LA Guns sound. It's not like the sleazy sound, but it's still amazing. It's like a classic rock. And
That's
is
what
amazing.
I like about it. It is, yeah. Yeah.
Now let's get into something a little softer than LA Guns. Let's get into Lacuna Coil's new song.
Well, it's like a year old, but yeah. Brutal, dude.
It's brutal as shit. It is hard hitting, but I wouldn't expect anything less from this band.
No, because the last two, like that album and the album before that, and the last two albums, they went heavy, dude. They went heavy.
They're hard as fuck, but it's amazing. Like Christina's vocals have always been beautiful as fuck.
It hasn't changed, eh?
And then what's his name? Andrea? Is that his name? Andrea?
Yeah, Andrea, I think. Yeah.
His harsh vocals mixed with her beautiful melodic female vocals is so orgasmic. Like it made me have an orgasm.
It it blends very well with her clean vocals and his just grimy, dirty vocals. It's beautiful. It's like watching a plant grow.
It's sexy. That's what it is. Like it is orgasmic.
Yeah.
And like I love heavier music. I love softer music, and this is the best of both worlds.
Oh yeah.
Like I love Lacuna Coil. What is a Lacuna Coil?
I don't know. Sounds like I don't know. Like it should be like an olive oil brand or something.
Like what the fuck is a Lacuna Coil?
Like it should be like a vegetable oil type.
See, I always think like I hear a band's name and I'm like, where the fuck did that come from?
Who cares? Like it sounds pretty brutal to me.
And this band has been around for a while.
Yes, early 90s, I think.
Yeah, 94, and they keep getting better and better and better. And like, I fucking love this band.
Well, like it's cool because they were, could you say like they were like the goth and metal genre back in the early days?
Yeah.
You know?
And they were goth metal before it was cool.
Yeah, early 90s. And then is it Carmelize or something like that? The third album that came out, that's the album that got me into him. Then after that, like Shallow Life kind of put me downhill because they went to that commercial state a bit.
Well,
You know what I mean?
all bands go through that if they're around long enough.
Yeah. But then after a while, I just kind of stopped listening to them, and then I listened to Delirium a few years later, and that got me back into them. So
Hell, even Metallica had a commercial phase, but you liked their commercial phase.
Saint Anger.
Yeah. So
yeah, man.
the next song, the next song that we're doing. Oh, you were gonna say something about Saint Anger?
Yeah, we should react to that album in the next couple of weeks.
You're gonna make me listen to that? Sure, why not?
Yeah, I'll remaster it.
Well, yeah, I would listen to the remastered. Dinosaur Pile Up is the next. What was the song that we did by them? I forget the name.
Oh, Thrash Metal Cassette.
Oh yeah, that's right. The beginning of the song sounds like he's battling COVID or something. He's like,
you can. It could be a mistake, but that's such a cool song, dude. It reminded me from playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
That and this song was kind of unique because like it had like a thrash metal feel, a pop punk feel, a hard rock feel. Like it took you on an emotional roller coaster, boy.
And then after the bridge section, the cheerleaders coming.
Yeah, what was up with that?
It's like it's so cool. Like you would never like expect that to hear that on a hard hitting out like song.
No,
just out of nowhere. All you was yeah. It's awesome. Just makes you want to take off your pants and dance in your underwear. Like
I'm gonna strip naked and dance to that song. What are you talking about?
You know, like it's such a great song. Like it's
a thrash metal. I thought that was a baby metal making an appearance.
That's what I thought.
I'll be honest, I've not really listened to a whole lot of Dinosaur Pile Up. Is all their songs like pop punk or?
It's just like very hard hitting pop punk, skater punk. It's like a mixture of like sludge. Is there like sludge rock or stoner rock? It's sort of like that, man. It's just so good. The whole album is actually pretty good.
Okay, I'll have to check it out. Thrash metal. Why'd they choose thrash metal cassette? They could have done like thrash metal vinyl, thrash metal MP3,
thrash metal MP. Was it MP3?
Yeah, thrash metal. Spotify. I don't think that has the same ring to it. Thrash metal Spotify. Oh yeah, pee in somebody's ear. That's for an ear infection though. That's the only way to get rid of an ear infection.
Yeah, but it's such a classic song. I learned that song on guitar, so I'll probably post it up in the next couple of weeks or so.
Thrash metal. But I forgot. For Lacuna Coil, what would you rank that on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, 9.
9. How about 9? I feel like I'm German.
9.
Dinosaur Pile Up.
Oh man. 8.5.
8.5,
yeah.
I'll give it
again. It's the cheerleader part that really it was unexpected. Like you don't when you hear like a really cool metal song, and they go dun dun dun, and then that breakdown just comes in and hits you in the face. It's kind of like that.
Did you just do the beginning of Another One Bites the Dust? Dun 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 dun.
Isn't that like what all metalcore fucking 16-year-olds are doing these days?
Just playing Another One Bites the Dust, but in drop like F. Does it gent?
Oh yeah, it does. Do you have a gent, bro?
Do you even gent? So the thing about that song though is there's a lot of kids that would listen to it and be like, "What the hell is a cassette?"
Yeah, and then I hear the cheerleader part.
they're,
Woo!
they're like, "What?
Yeah.
The fuck is all this?" So the next song is a cover. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
You wanted to. Lega. Wanted to. Lega. Wanted to.
But
That's a lot now.
it's how do you pronounce their name? Halocene
I think so, yeah.
or Halocene, something like that. That cover is fucking beautiful.
It is. And like I said, they reached up to 8 million views. And the video's only been out for a year.
The intro and shit sounds like the original fucking song.
With the different layers of the guitars.
Yeah.
It's awesome, dude.
And
it's so cool.
All the women singing on it is fucking incredible.
Yeah, that Lauren chick, the one that does the screaming part.
Yeah,
I followed her on. I actually discovered her on TikTok, and I'm like, oh, this chick's cool. So I followed her on Instagram, and then followed her on YouTube, and then just watched her videos, and she's fucking amazing, dude.
Damn, bro. Don't mind the honking in the background. I think somebody's trying to break into somebody else's car. It's all right.
honk if you're horny.
Beep, 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 beep. Start honking with your penis. Beep, 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 beep.
But yeah, it's such a great song, dude. They've done heaps of fucking covers, man. The Foo Fighters' Best of You cover is actually pretty good too.
Do they have any original songs, or are they just a cover?
No, I'm pretty sure that they do original as well. But it's dude, I highly recommend them. I think they're pretty cool, you know. And I think female hard rock and metal singers are very underrated, man. Like,
right.
We need more of this shit. None of that Cardi B crap.
I love that women are like, and I'm not just meaning this in a creepy way, but I think it's really awesome that women are in music and are in metal. I love that women are making a huge comeback into metal or a huge surgence in metal. And like, God, I think female vocalists are hot as hell. Like women that could like sing that style.
I think they have more balls than male metal singers, to be honest.
Yeah, because
like, they're not afraid, dude. Like just to go at it, man. Like,
and they're also in a male dominant industry.
Yeah, well, they have to fucking show them what they have, man. Like to be accepted in that community. Like it's
like nowadays is easier than it was back then, though.
Oh, about maybe 10 years ago, maybe longer.
Because back then, like the female singers, when you thought female singers, you either thought pop or you thought pop punk. Now, like the metal industry is seeing a surgence in it, like with Lacuna Coil, Halocene, Butcher Babies, like all those bands are fucking Evanescence, yeah. Evanescence, though, they have a lot of really heavy songs, but they have a lot of softer songs too.
But it's still good, and like their latest album that came out, The Bitter Truth, is amazing. And a lot of people shit on it because it's just like, oh, they don't sound like the first album. And then I replied back saying, like, do you really want to hear the next couple of albums like Fallen? It'll be pretty boring, dude. Like,
oh, by the way, I didn't say this in the very beginning.
What's that?
By the way, thank you, Adam. Adam Nichols says that he's going to buy me my first meal at Schlepp's. It's a restaurant in Ohio that my mom works at. But,
cool.
I would feel bad if I didn't mention this, and I would like to dedicate this episode, even though it's not long. I'll dedicate a future episode to Lynn Ruth Miller. She passed away.
No way! Holy shit, dude!
I received the news this morning. I didn't really say much other than made a post, but yeah, she passed away. I believe this morning.
Oh damn, man! send me it, and I'll post it up on the Instagram page.
They are accepting donations for her funeral, so I did share that. I will share it on the page. So rest in peace, Lynn.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for being on the show, and thank you for blessing us with your comedy. Thank you for blessing us with your appearance on the show.
I watched that episode, and she's quite a character, man.
She is.
For her age, it's fucking amazing that she still has the passion of what she does. You know,
right? She had a burning passion.
You'd think that she would probably stop,
but no.
She's been doing that for a long time, correct?
No, she started when she was 70.
Shit. And how old was she when she?
I believe she was 87. I could be wrong.
So 17 years of stand-up comedy.
She was on America's Got Talent and Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah, fuck, man, that's rough. That sucks, man. Because I would have loved to have her back on the show again, so I can actually meet her in person.
She was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. It's like I remember watching it before I was going to work one time, and it was just fuck, man. She's such a beautiful person, a beautiful soul.
I would love to do like an Instagram live soon. Just talk about her and her appearance on the show and her comedy, because I became a pretty big fan after the fact, and like she was hilarious. Like she went out on stage at Britain's Got Talent. I think she was in her 80s, and they were like they gave her 5 minutes, and she's like, "You guys only gave me 5 minutes because you thought that's all I'm gonna live." And I'm like, "Oh God."
That's a roast.
and then she was like, I met this guy. He sends me great emails. Very nice guy. And he was like, "You're like Mother Teresa." And she was like, "Yeah, but did Mother Teresa swallow?" Like it was.
Oh, Jesus.
like shit like that. Like, and then she was like, she told me on the show, she was like, "I want to run for president." And I'm like, "Really?" She's like, "Yes, but I have to wait 4 years." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, we just got a president." She's like, "Because in 4 years, I'll be old enough." And I just started dying laughing.
Oh, man. That's holy shit. Yeah, it's that sucks, man. That's sad. You know,
it is like I didn't know her that well, but like she became a pretty good friend. Like we would message back.
It doesn't really. Whoever you meet, man, on your show, and you just started to chat to them and get to know them, so they're always going to be a good friend of yours now.
Yeah, and like it's sad because like she got ill, and yeah, but let's not mourn her death. Let's be celebrating her life. She lived a long life, and she was a hell of a talent. She wrote about 5 books or something like that. And yeah, it's beautiful. Like she was a beautiful soul.
And yeah, for sure, man. And she just lived a normal life, but she just had a passion for stand-up comedy, man. I respect that.
And she started at 70.
I know. Hey, you're never too old to do anything whatever you want, man. It just shows that you're never too old, man.
No, and like I would show some of her stand-up on here, but I don't want copyright strike, and I don't want to like go through those wormholes. Not saying that I would, but I just want to respect her art. So if you want to check it out, Lynn Ruth Miller is on YouTube, and she is fucking hilarious.
And check out the episode that you guys done. So
yeah, that was a great episode. She was a great guest. Hilarious. Yeah. Me and her played well on each other.
Yeah. She's got a sense of humor of a 20-year-old.
She would always tell this joke about, I forget, she said she met this guy one night.
Yeah.
And she's like, the thing is when you meet somebody, when you're young, you can be like, "Oh yeah, why not? I'll sleep with them." But like when you get to be my age, she said, You have to think, is he worth a hip?
Is he?
Is he worth a hip?
Oh, that is.
I fucking love Lynn Ruth Miller, but everyone.
I wish I would have met her.
I wish you could have, because she was awesome. And by the way, Adam, my father is doing fine. As far as I know, he has been doing great. He just had an arm injury not too long ago, but I think he's healing just fine. But yeah, that's the songs that we heard. That's the songs we listened to. And check out our show next week when we talk about mental health with Michelle. That's not the new one. Sorry. That's the old one that has the wrong date because I'm an idiot. That's live next week at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
You can watch it on YouTube at Mike Usnick, or you can check it out on Facebook at the Pink Sock Podcast. Go give us a like, give us a follow on all that, and give us a subscribe. We are live on my also on my personal Facebook page for everyone in my personal life that wants to watch it. And we are dedicating that episode in the memory of Steve Brown. He was a guest on the show who also helped run the Drive Foundation and wanted to talk mental health.
So is Michelle Michelle the founder of that? Or she's the co-founder?
Co-founder.
Okay.
Her and Steve Brown both founded it.
Oh, okay.
And unfortunately, Steve passed away before we was able to set up an episode just for mental health. And thank goodness for Kathy Grant, the former producer of the show. She actually got a hold of Michelle to be on the show. So I decided we're going to go ahead and do the show like we was originally wanting to do, originally what Steve Brown wanted. And we're doing the show in his memory. And I just want to let everyone know that's listening, whether it be 5 people, 500 people, 5,000 people, it doesn't matter how many people. If we can reach at least one person on that episode, I feel accomplished. And I would like to, I know we're a fun-loving show, we're a comedy show at times, but things can be serious. And we want people to know that you're not the only one when dealing with mental health. I know that the reasoning for the show being funny is to help keep people's mind off things, but we also need to let people know that they're not alone.
Yeah. No, it's a tough world we're living in right now, especially here. Obviously, I think we're in 12 weeks into lockdown now.
Jesus.
So it's pretty crazy, man. But I'm doing fine, you know.
I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing
well. This is the only thing that's what's keeping me happy and busy, man.
Me too, man. Me too. I might need you to take over Pink Sock though for one day. I'm going to be on the show, but the episode on the 20th, I'm going to be on. I'm going to be on.
You have a guest?
Not that I know of, but I might bring Jeff Towers on to talk road stories.
Yeah, I think it's better to have him on, if you can make it, or I'm just going to open up a link for people to come on.
No, I'm going to be there. I'm just going to be on the road.
Yeah. No, but like we could just do what we did last week. Just invite people to come on and just hang out for a little bit.
We could do that, or we can bring Jeff on and he can just talk road stories since I'm already on the road. Yeah, I mean, it'd be like the Pink Sock Road Show.
Okay. Like, I was just gonna upload something. 2 seconds, but yeah.
Guys, check out the episode next week with Michelle. Is there anything you wanted to share or talk about before we call this quits?
2 seconds. I was gonna post up.
You're good.
The Are You Okay thing, because it's Are You Okay Day here in Australia.
Okay.
So here we are. To reach out to all the Australian people out there, because today is Are You Okay Day, September 9th, 2021. Do you guys have that there in America?
We actually, I think we dedicate the entire month of September for suicide awareness.
Yeah, so that's pretty much that.
So it's Suicide Awareness Month here. I would pop up the phone number and stuff, but it doesn't really help people all over the world because I only have the United States number. But
there is a website. there is a website, I believe. So
Okay. Well, go check that out. Remember, with mental health, you're not alone. Check out those songs that we reviewed today. You can actually find them on YouTube. You can find them on Spotify. Love Lacuna Coil. I love LA Guns. I love Halocene. And I love Dinosaur Pile Up now. I mean, I wasn't a fan before, but I am now.
Woo! Yeah, that's in my head now.
Da 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 da.
Pile it up and then a fast minute. Sorry.
But I'll see you guys Monday, and I'll probably be doing an Instagram live with Garak very soon on the Pink Sock Podcast page. I would like to do something probably tomorrow after work, if available. We can do like a Instagram live in memory of Lynn Ruth Miller. We can just tell jokes, tell stories and stuff, and just have a good time and be funny. We could actually air that on here too if you want.
Yeah, we could do a bonus episode if you like. Like,
We can.
I'm doing nothing.
You want to do a bonus episode of Pink Sock Podcast tomorrow in memory of Lynn Ruth Miller?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll see if Suzanne's available and see if I can bring other people on to talk.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
But I'll see you tomorrow. We'll figure all that out. If it's not tomorrow, we can schedule it for maybe Tuesday or something. Everybody stay tuned. Should we do it Tuesday instead so that we have like time to get people?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay.
Do that. Tuesday. So Tuesday will be Wednesday for me.
Yep. And I was going to aim for maybe like the same time as now.
Yeah, it's a lot easier. And
Okay.
it's your turn to pick the songs, man.
I will. I'll pick them after the show. I will figure it out. It might not even be a song.
Ooh.
It might be a movie next time.
You better not make me cry, you bitch.
I will. I'll make you fucking cry your little eyes out. But until next time.
The last time I cried was the end of Creed 2. Okay.
But until next time, guys, remember, live long, rock hard. Love you all. Thank you for tuning in. And see you guys either Monday or Saturday or Tuesday. It just depends on when we decide to do something. I think we're going to go for Tuesday, though.
Yeah, man. Yeah, too easy.
All right. See you, brother. Live long, rock hard. Much love. Like that. There we go.
Yeah.
Kisses, smooches. And if your pink sock hangs out, remember, push it back in. All right.
And flush it out, yeah?
Flush it out. Live long, rock hard.